Oh, what's going on, everybody? The Grand Slam podcast is back. We are done with the WBC. We are moving on. It is Texas Ranger baseball season. Today, we're going to be talking about the Texas Rangers and what they've done this spring. We've got three segments and then the fun part later. Up first, well, Colton, go ahead. How are you feeling today, man? How's your day been?
Oh, it's been good so far, man. It's been good. Excited to chat into this, and y'all stay tuned for the end of the episode. I'm going to be asking Lawton to guess the player today to test his ball knowledge.
Yeah.
So we're gonna do that. I'm excited. Let's get into it, man.
Oh, no, the Dallas Stars lost, man. But anyways,
Okay.
anyways, so guys, first up, it's been an exciting spring for Rangers fans. Seen a lot of good things. There has been some bad things, but not as much as last year. So, I'm very much ready for the season opener. On March 26th, this upcoming Thursday against the Phillies. But
You're
now we're gonna get into the starting rotation. Now, we already know the first four pitchers, their spot in the rotation is solidified with Jacob deGrom, Nathan Eovaldi, Mackenzie Gore, and Jack Leiter. Those are the four names that will be in the rotation. The bigger question is who's going to get that fifth spot in the rotation. Now, I'm going to be honest with you guys. I want it to be Jake Latz. I really do. But if you look at what Latz has done this spring, it's very hard to be optimistic.
yeah, his entire I mean, sure, 15 and 15.1 innings pitched. He's got the second most amount of innings pitched, or the third most amount of innings pitched. Is it the second? I think it's the second. It is the second most amount of innings pitched out of all the pitchers this spring training. And he's got an 8.22 ERA. And it's very concerning. He's got 8 walks. He's got a whip of 1.7. He's given up 14 earned runs. Uh, he's just not. This is within 5 games. Also, he just hasn't looked that good. It would be cool to have him in there as another lefty to counterpart with Gore, but man, I don't know. I don't think he should. I feel like he should start off in the bullpen.
Yeah, I okay. I wouldn't mind if Latz was the number five guy after the spring he's had, simply because of the season that Kamar Rocker had last year and the season that Jacob Latz had last year. Latz was really good last year in both the uh, bullpen and on the mound. So, I mean, honestly, Rocker, I don't want him to start. I don't even want him to be a starter at all. But I would go Lats. I would really go Lats. And I know he's had a rough spring, but I'm not gonna look too much into spring stats, especially because this last game he gave up 8 runs, but he didn't even get to really warm up properly. He got two nosebleeds when he was warming up. So I I'm not making that up. That's actually I mean that's so I'd go Lats in the five spot. My opinion, Rocker, I want him to be the closer of this team. That's not gonna happen. But I feel like if he embraced the closer role, ramped up that velocity, threw the slider at a high rate, found confidence in the changeup, I think Rocker could be a good closer. But I'm going Lats. I'm going. You can't count out
Uh,
Quantrill.
no, you definitely can't. I personally think Lats as well, just because of the seasons from last year and whatnot. And yeah, you look at the numbers now from spring training, and you see that Rocker has a 4 ERA lower, a whole 4 ERA lower. He's got sure he's got 3 less innings pitched, but man, you look at it and you think, oh, Rocker should be the guy, but Rocker hasn't proven himself yet in a MLB full length season setting. Latz has. And so I think you put Rocker in that bullpen to be the closer, and you have Cole Winn and Robert Garcia coming and set up for him. And if he goes out there and deals, who knows? He could be the setup man. I think he would make a great bullpen arm because I think in the long run is where it hurts him. Um, sure, by the spring that Jacob Lessis has, a lot of people will probably say no. He doesn't. He's not the guy. Doesn't need to be the guy. He's the guy. He's the guy.
Yeah, I agree. I agree. And my biggest thing with Rocker, it's kind of like lighter in my opinion, but I need to see the command. Um, Lighter's good enough right now to the point where I mean, even with uh, command being off a little bit last season, he put up a good year, and his command is going to be the differential. And if he's an all-star guy or if he's not, if he's a third or fourth guy for his career, and I think that's the same thing with Rocker. If he has his command, if he's throwing his slider at a high rate and getting swings and misses on that, and if he's locating his fastball and not leaving it down the middle, I think Rocker can I think he can be a dude in the MLB. I'm not saying he's going to be a Cy Young winner, but I think he can be a guy that gets you keeps you in some ball games. So yeah, I say Latz is a good option. Next segment we've got for you guys, me and Colton are going to be giving you guys our lineup. Okay, like if we had a lineup
Yeah.
for the Rangers, this is what we want it to be. Now, I know when the regular season starts, um, there's going to be a different lineup for right-handed hitters, and there's going to be a different lineup for left-handed. Like we know this, but we're talking nine best guys. You hit me with yours, Colton, and I'll hit you with mine.
All right. So I'm just gonna go through the entire like field of it. We're gonna start off with the catcher. I think it's gonna be Danny Jansen this year. Um, he was a good signing, and whenever we signed him, I was like, you know what? Yeah, I like that move. He's a pretty good hitting catcher. Sure, not like, Raleigh or Will Smith or anyone, but like he's a solid backstop guy, whether people think he is or not. Sure, he's been shipped around a lot, so that might make people think, whatever. I don't know. He's a solid guy, and so far this spring, man, he's let me see if I can find his stats. I mean, yeah, sure, he hasn't had the best spring, but we've seen production out of him in clutch spots. And so I think he's going to be the guy for sure. And I think the pitchers really like him. First base, I've got Jake Berger because who else, really? Jake Berger's kind of the guy. And he's having a pretty good spring, too. Having a really good spring. And so second base, to fill Marcus Simeon's hole is going to be the guy that should probably has should stay here, and it's Josh Smith. I like that he's a utility guy, but I think he needs to be the guy that stays there. And our new utility man needs to be Cody Freeman. I think that's what needs to happen. We need to transition. And then transitioning into third base, I have Josh Young. Has to be him, was on the World Series title. He knows how to be a good ball player. We saw in 2023. He just needs to stay healthy. That's all that needs to happen. Shortstop, Seager, we know it. We love him. Move on. Outfield's also really easy. Langford and left, who's been absolutely going crazy this spring, and I hope it carries over into the regular season. Center field, Evan Carter ne needs to step it up a little bit, but I think he's going to be the starting center fielder. The new acquisition, Nimmo, is going to be starting in right field. Brandon Nimmo in right. And then the DH, this is where I might catch some controversy. But just what off I've seen this spring, and based off last year's stats alone and the spring stats, like the designated hitter, it it needs to be uh Andrew McCutchen. I think it has to be Andrew McCutchen. I could say you could platoon him with Jock, maybe, if Jock decides to hit this year. Um, I think it's gotta be McCutchen. I think it's gotta be McCutchen. He he's been raking. He's been raking. And just based off the season that Jock Peterson had last year, and his spring hasn't necessarily been as insane as Andrew McCutcheon's. I think you at least have to platoon them. If not, say, sit down with Jock and say, hey, don't worry, Jock. Kutch is here. Kutch is here. That's what needs to happen.
So I'm gonna go a little different route. I'm gonna go like a lineup with this. I've got Nemo leading off. Nemo can work a count better than anybody on the team, in my opinion. I really like that trade that we made. I mean, I love Simeon, but Nemo's an upgrade for sure at the plate. So I've got Nemo leading off, two hole Langford. I think it's going to help for Langford to be behind a guy that can't get on base like Brandon Nimmo can. I mean, Nimmo's getting on this spring. I mean, he's getting on base at a 429 OBP. I mean, if Langford can hit behind that in the regular season, I think that's going to be best for the team and best for Wyatt moving forward. Shortstop, I mean, come on, Corey Seager batting third. I think it is also going to help Seager batting behind two guys that can get on base at a high level and not Marcus Simeon, who was had a very down year last year. So I like Seager hitting third. Fourth, I'm going to go Jake Berger. Berger had a I mean, he dealt with a lot of things in spring training last year that come before baseball. He dealt with, some injuries throughout the season. It just wasn't an ideal year for Berger. So I think this year, I mean, he's having a decent spring. I think he's going to come into the season ready, and he's going to have a good year. I think I've got Berger hitting fourth, batting fifth. This is where it starts to get tricky. I'm going Josh Smith. And this is what I want to see out of Josh Smith. I want to see him be productive from March 26th to September 20, whatever, whenever the last day is, because we haven't seen that. We've seen him be productive from the first game through July, maybe August, but after that, he just falls off. But I think this year, he's got 2 years of being an everyday starter under his belt. And I think now I believe that Josh Smith is really going to step it up for sure. Yeah, Josh Smith. In the sixth spot, I think I'm gonna go ahead and go Josh Young, simply because I do think this is a year that Young's gonna stay healthy. Um, I like Josh Young a lot, and if he can stay healthy and be disciplined at the plate and not chase low and away pitches and just find a way to get on base better, then I think Josh Young is just going to be another very important piece to this team if they make a playoff run. Seventh spot is my DH spot. Yes, I for now I'm going Platoon, Jock, and McCutcheon. But here's my deal with Jock. If I'm the front office, if I'm Skip Schumacher, I'm telling Jock, you've got 1 month. You've got 1 month to prove that you are Jock Peterson, that you can go
Yeah.
out and get in the batter's box and just find a way to. I'm not even asking this guy to just go out there and hit home runs. I'm simply asking just to get on base. Just
Hmm.
get on base. Like that's what I'm asking out of Jock Peterson. Just get on base and prove that you can still play baseball at the MLB level. And McCutcheon, now he's not going to go into the season hitting, and he's not going to hit 400 in the season. We all know this. But I'm very impressed with his spring, and I think as of now, you've got to give him the chance. I mean, he's earned it. He's definitely earned his chance to start, not just make the team, to start. And we know how this lineup is going to be when there's left-handed pitching on the mound compared to right-handed pitching. So I can see McCutcheon getting a pretty good amount of at bats, honestly, especially early on. In the eighth spot, I'm gonna go Evan Carter. Now, obviously, he's not gonna play every day, especially when there's lefties on the mound. But I've got Evan Carter in my eight hole. That's the big question for Evan Carter. Can he hit left-handed pitching? And he has not done that. Now, he's since he got called up in 23, 24, 25, he's been hurt off and on. Like we just haven't seen much of Evan Carter. But what we have seen is him struggle a good amount against left-handed pitching. So if he can just find a way to be, you know, halfway productive and just manageable in the batter's box against left-handed pitching, Evan Carter can be a really, really good ball player in this league. He really can, and I really want him to do that. Ninth spot, Higgy and Jansen. I mean, either or. I'm ready to see Jansen. I would just use them an equal amount. You don't want your catchers to get burnt out. You want your catchers to be the freshest on the team for sure. So I would honestly just switch him out, and then if one's just that much better at the plate, then play him more. But that's what I'd do. I think you got to discuss the bench a little bit too, Yags. I mean, Duran deserves to make the team in my opinion. I know he
Oh,
was
yeah.
last year. Duran deserves to make the team. I mean, I feel like he's
Duran's going to be back. Duran's going to be back. Sam Haggerty's going to be back for sure. Um, One guy that I think definitely deserves to make the team is Tyler Wade. I think Tyler Wade deserves to make the team for sure. Um, and I mean,
well, you've got to think
you,
about it. You only get four bench spots, and one's going to be the catcher, one's going to be the other DH. So you really only have two places to go.
yeah, and I think I think the two that we have to go to is it's tough, but I think they're going to start off the year with Duran being the infield utility man and Sam Haggerty going to be the guy that can play the outfield. And Cody Freeman, I love Cody Freeman. I think he's going to be a great ball player one day. Like I really do. I think he's going to be really good. Got injured, whatever. He's going to end up starting in AAA. I think he could have a chance to make it back up and possibly even take over Duran. I don't know. That's just one thing that I feel about it. He was part of the Little Rascals group, and I think that he possibly could. And I saw you shaking your head. I don't know if you don't agree with that.
Honestly, no, not now. I mean, I like Freeman, but I don't think he should be a guy that should be among the four that with the healthy Rangers team, I don't think he should. I mean, honestly, I'm giving Osuna a chance over him simply because Osuna was a raw prospect. He was young. He is actually hit very well this spring. I mean, he's hit like 345 in the spring. I like Osuna more than Freeman, but it's like I mean, you said our infield guy is going to be Duran. I mean,
Yeah,
it's going to be Durant, especially after the spring. I mean, and Freeman got hurt. I know he can't control that. I hope he gets better. But since Duran's been healthy, he's had a good spring. I think Duran deserves to get that nod for sure. And then the four spot gets tricky. I think the four spot is the trickiest because Haggerty's a guy that you can platoon infield and outfield just like Duran. He can swipe bags. He can get on base. He can hit the left-handed pitching, but I think Mark Canna's out of the race. Um,
yeah,
Congrats, Mark Canna. Canna's hitting 300, but he fills the McCutchen role, and McCutchen's hitting 444, and McCutchen's been
yeah.
amazing every game he's played. So I mean, I feel like you got to give it to McCutchen for sure. But I don't know. It's that four spot. I mean, and there's other guys that probably won't get that spot, but you got to recognize like Aaron Zavala, 12 games in spring training, hitting 480. Tyler Wade, 429. I mean, I wouldn't be mad if they gave it to Wade over Haggerty. I like Haggerty a lot, but I feel like Wade deserves a chance too. I really believe Tyler Wade deserves another chance. So I don't know, but that's the lineup I'm rolling out with. Um, Now,
I like it. I like it. Respectfully, I like it.
I'll let you go first for this third and final segment before guess the player. The player we've been the most impressed with going or coming out of spring training as we get ready to wrap up the spring, and the guy we've been the most disappointed with. Go ahead.
Yeah, most impressive. It's got to be Andrew McCutcheon. It's got to be. I mean, whenever we signed him to a minor league deal, I was like, okay, he's fixing to come in. He's probably going to be like a veteran guy, and he'll probably end up making a team, and he'll probably end up being a veteran guy in the clubhouse, try to help everybody out, push for that World Series. Now he's here trying to prove to everyone that like I'm your best guy. And, I can see that a little bit after what happened with him and the Pirates. He's going to go on like a little revenge story, maybe for a little bit. But he's definitely been the most impressive, man. He's definitely been the most impressive. And the most disappointing, in my opinion, and I think it's because of what we did, but Mackenzie Gore for me has been the most disappointing. Um, we gave up a truckload of prospects, including our number one pick from last year's draft, to go and get Mackenzie Gore, and he's had a 7 ERA. He's going to make the rotation, and he's going to be fine, but you expect him to be somewhat better. At least have a 4, dude. And that's just one of the things I kind of it's disappointing so far, but we're going to get so far into the season, he's probably going to he's going to be one of our guys. But it hurts right now because we gave up so much, and those guys that we gave up are actually having a pretty good spring. And so it right now it kind of looks like Washington won the trade, but I feel like once the season starts and whatnot, we're going to end up getting the value of Mackenzie Gore. And so those are my two guys right there.
I'm gonna be basic. My most the guy that's impressed me the most is Wyatt Langford. We know Wyatt Langford is Wyatt Langford. I mean, we know he's got the potential. We know that he can be a star in this league, right? But he's hitting 444 in spring training. He leads the team this spring in home runs and RBIs. He's got 16 hits, three doubles. He's getting on base at a 524 clip. This spring, he has gotten on base over half the time he's come up to the plate. And I think this is the year that he makes that jump. I mean, you always see guys make that jump from really good to star. And I think it's time. I think it's time. This is going to be his third full big league season. I think this is time that Wyatt Langford makes that jump, and it's going to be a pretty good jump. I mean, the guy could be an all-star this year. So I've been most impressed with Wyatt Langford. Honestly, the most disappointing guy, in my opinion, it's Evan Carter. It is Evan Carter. Look, I like Evan Carter a lot. I really want him to pan out, especially after what he did in the postseason for us back in 23. But here's the numbers on Carter this spring. And I'm not going to take these numbers to heart like crazy, but he's hitting 188. He is striking out a lot. I just, and this is him being in a predominant right-handed pitching lineup. What he's supposed to be hitting.
Hmm.
Well, I mean, if he can't hit the right-handed pitching, he's not a big league ball player. I'm not saying he can't, but he's going to have to. Now, we want Evan Carter to hit both sides from the mound, but he really has to hit right-handed pitching. If he doesn't hit right-handed pitching, he doesn't have a spot on the roster. But again, it's spring training. You can't look too deep into the numbers. Jock Peterson had a great spring last year and sucked in the regular season.
Yeah.
So that's part of why I didn't even go into Jock as my most disappointing player because I don't expect. Hey, last season he had 181. This spring, 182. Improvement. Yeah, it's
Oh,
improvement.
no, it ain't. No, it ain't.
But I'm
Come
going with
on
Evan
now.
Carter as my most disappointing player. But I think he's going to pick it up for sure. All right,
Yeah, and I
hit
hope
me with
so.
it.
All right, here we go. Okay. Um, we have got ourselves.
Putting my glasses on for this.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm
I'm ready.
excited.
I'm ready.
Ladies and gentlemen, if y'all don't know how this works, Lawton gets to ask me 10 questions on a player. I have to tell him if the player is still active in the major leagues or not. And he's just got to figure out who the player is. He's got to pick my mind, see if he can pick his own mind. He's
After the
got the
10th
ball
question,
knowledge.
I have to ask I have to guess a player.
Yeah. After the 10th question, he's got to guess a player.
All right, I'm ready.
Um, okay.
We're
Okay.
ready.
And is
Oh, Schmuck!
not the player is not active.
Not active. Did he play or is he known for being in the NL West?
No.
AL West.
Yes.
Rangers.
No.
Angels.
No.
Mariners?
No.
Oh, wow.
You
Athletics.
you you no. You have four questions.
Oh, he's known for being an Astro.
Yeah.
Is he an
You got
infielder?
four questions left already.
Is he an infielder?
Uh y- yeah. Yeah. He's everywhere. Let me put it that way. He's legitimately everywhere.
And he's not in the league anymore?
Mm-mm.
What? Is he American?
No. Talk. You already have two questions left.
Well, I mean, it took me forever to get to the Astros. If I would have just guessed Astros after Rangers, it would be better. Uh, I'm new to this.
You should you should have took it like how I take it, man.
So he plays
You gotta what?
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 What did you just say?
Said you should have took it how like I take it. What? Oh nah.
So,
N- Nah, fam.
I've
Nah.
got two guesses left.
Yeah. You're so cooked. If you
Oh,
don't get I'll give you a hint before your last question if you don't get anywhere near it with this next one.
so he's a guy that plays all around the field, all around the right, all around
Ye-
the whole field.
Yeah. Yeah.
And he's not in the league, and he's not American.
Yeah.
The only Astros like platoon guy like that I can think of is in the league still.
Who are
But
you thinking of?
Dubon.
Oh, yeah, no. No. This is fun being on this side.
Yeah, yeah, it is fun. Uh, we play in the 2010s.
Yeah. Yeah. You got one more question.
All right, what's the guess or what's the hint?
All right. The hint is that he was on a World Series team, winning World Series team.
Uh, Winning. I've got one more question to ask.
Yeah.
Did he hit from the left side of the plate? What? He did?
Yeah, sometimes.
Bro, okay. Switch hitting Astros platoon guy
All
that
right.
played in
All
2010.
your all your guesses are up, dog.
I know I'm just thinking. I have to guess the player
Yeah, I
now.
know. I know.
Oh, shucks.
I will list can I'll give you another hint to see if this helps. I will list you the accolades, like awards on his baseball reference. I
This
will
guy
list it.
has
I
awards?
will you'll I'll
All right, go
I'll
ahead.
list it.
Continue with it.
His only award is finishing 19th in MVP voting.
Are we serious? This guy was an MVP. This guy got MVP votes. Oh my gosh, a switch
Oh,
Astros.
oh.
Bro!
Oh,
Bro,
this is great. I
I
love
I
this.
seriously don't like. I
You
don't. I can't even. I can't even think of a switch hitter that played for the Astros in the 2010s.
oh I if I was thinking of a switch hitter that played for the Astros, this would be the first person that came to mind. Like just switch hitter in general.
I'm gonna feel like a dummy when I get this wrong. I don't-
You
okay,
are.
honest. Okay, real quick. Before you said he was played everywhere, I thought you were gonna go Chris Carter, but I. All right, we've got 8:30 left on the timer on Zoom.
You
Dude,
want another hint?
give it to me.
He only won one World Series,
Uh,
right? Yeah. Yeah.
with the Astros?
Yeah. Oh, I wasn't meant to. I didn't mean to answer that. That's a question from you.
Or another hint. I'm still gonna get it wrong. Uh,
Probably. And it's gonna be sad.
I'm already sad. I'm gonna be even more sad when I don't get this. Uh,
Oh,
um, I'm trying to back to the lineup. Okay, we had Altuve in 2017. You said he played in the 2010s. He had to have won it in 2017. You had Altuve, Breggy,
yep.
Correa,
Yep.
Maldonado.
Yep. Yeah. Y- Was it Maldonado? No, it wasn't.
Oh, it was
You know
Brian
who it
McCann. It
was.
was Brian McCann or Evan Gattis. Both of them
And
on the team.
yeah. It was Evan Gattis.
Wait, that was a play. No, Evan Gattis. No, 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 no.
No, I was, yeah, okay. Keep going.
Who played everywhere? Who played left? Brantley was in left. Colby Rasmus was in center, I think. I think Josh Reddick was in right. Dog.
There's a hole there that you said in that lineup. You have one of those wrong.
Colton, just tell me who it is.
You done? You throwing in the towel? I'll give you one more hint. I want you to try to get this.
Okay, give it to
Okay. Okay. He played 11 years in the bigs from 2012 to 2022.
who is it?
Ah, Lawton, you're 0 for 1. It is Marwin Gonzalez.
Marwin Gonzalez. Are we kidding? Marwin Gonzalez.
Yes,
Oh
sir.
gosh, of course I didn't get Marwin Gonzalez, bro. Oh my gosh.
Oh my.
I'm ashamed. I'm so ashamed. I'm so ashamed, bro.
Brantley wasn't on that 2017 team. It was him playing left. Brantley was there in 18.
Dang it. All right. Well, I guess I'll start 0-1.
Yeah, yeah.
Guys, I'm now sad. I'm about to get on the show with Yags and just be sad. All right, I'm 0 for 1. Thank you guys for listening. What's today? Sunday?
Yeah.
We can make one the night before opening day for the
Let's
Ran-
do it.
for the Rangers.
Let's do it.
And we will make a podcast before the night before opening day. You guys be on the lookout for this podcast. It'll be uploaded
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
tomorrow, which will be
Yeah.
Monday, probably after
Yeah.
my.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um. Anyways, it'll be uploaded after my sports class tomorrow. With Mr. Wise. Shout out, Mr. Wise. I love you, dude. But
Uh,
um, what's it called? But yeah, thank you guys for watching. Go baseball and go Rangers. Did I say that wrong?
said that back.